Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back with a quick video doing, well, what I do best. Today, I've got 4 cases by Spigen along with the Whitestone Dome, Enin here from U Droid Mania, and this is part 1 of my Spigen Case review for the Galaxy Note 8, so let's do this! First up, I've got the thin fit here. Why? Because it's one of my favorite cases for several reasons, plus I already know that it's compatible with the Whitestone Dome, just a heads up. So for today, cases are going to be presented from a standpoint of certainty. I'll give my thoughts on each case when we get to them. This is a one-piece case, and if you're not familiar with it, it's made from a polycarbonate. That's a hard case, so you've got some scratch protection here for the back glass panel. I'll say right from the beginning though, if it's protection that you're after, this might not be the one for you. Taking the tour, we'll start with the bottom. With all Spigen cases, you'll find that the cutouts are precise and spacious. I've never really had any issues with these, so I'm not going to harp on those. This case is very minimal in design, as you can see. There's not much in the area of protection, but that's not why I buy this case anyway. On the back of the case, if you need help finding that fingerprint scanner, Spigen cases are here to help guide you. Now along the bottom, there's not much here in the way of bezels, but that's what my protector is for, so I don't mind. I like this case because it's thin, it works with the Whitestone Dome, and it's got space inside to support a magnet which works with my vent mount in my car. For me, that's awesome. The link for this one's down below if you're interested, so go and check it out. Next, we've got the Spigen Neo Hybrid, because I know that this is a go-to case for many of you watching. And real quick, if you're not familiar, this is a 2-piece case made from a TPU and a polycarbonate. You've got a decent amount of protection here, and the case is easy to install as well. Right from the beginning, you'll be happy to know that it does work with the Whitestone Dome, just to get that out of the way. Along the bottom, everything is in order here, so just a quick look and we're moving on. On the left hand side, you'll find Neo Hybrid stamped into the frame, and then the buttons. They're situated in the TPU portion of the case. They're quite tactile, responsive, and feel good when pressed. For this case, I'll spend a little bit more time trying to show you how the case and the protector interact with one another. I hope it helps to answer your questions. Up top, just a cutout for the noise cancelling mic, and on the right hand side the power button. On the back of the case, just like with all the other Spigen cases, you'll find the spacious cutout for your camera, heart rate monitor, and fingerprint scanner, so there's no issues here. Further down, you've got the Spigen branding. Lastly, here's another look at this combination, so hopefully you can get a good idea of what this looks like. Any questions, just let me know. The link for this one is down below, so go and check it out. Next, we've got the Tough Armor, another requested case. This one is also a 2-piece case and the most protective out of this bunch. This case is lightweight and feels good in the hand, and has the largest bezels as well. It's super easy to install. You may have noticed that I always start from the bottom. Why? To make sure that I don't lift the protector. The bottom of the case is just fine as you'd expect, with plenty of room to access your S Pen. Along the left hand side of the case, you can see that you've got more than enough protection here, with only a slight gap between the protector and the case. Whitestone has done an excellent job when it comes to case friendliness, and we're just getting started. In terms of the buttons, case-wise, I think this one has the best feeling. Just tap them and they respond. Nice. Up top, notice how close the protector comes to this case. For this one, I need a little bit more time to see if there's going to be any issues with this combination, so stay tuned for an update. Lastly, with this case, some of you may be happy to know that there's a kickstand here, and like I mentioned earlier, this case has the largest bezels for those that lay their phones face down. I've got the link for this one down below, so go and check it out. And last but not least for today, I've got the Rugged Armor. This is also another favorite case for many. This is a 1-piece case made from a TPU. It's designed very nicely, feels good in the hand, and also snaps on with ease. As you can see here, this case combination also appears to work well together, but I'll also say it's too early to tell. Just like with the Tough Armor, up top the bezels do sit pretty close to the protector, so I'm going to need a little bit more time here. I didn't show you before now, but with each one of these cases, like I mentioned earlier, there's no issues when it comes to the cutouts, so you can rest assured. Along the sides of this case, you'll be happy to know that there's a minimal gap. Now my protector's only a few days old, so in case you're wondering about lint and the gap, just stay tuned. The buttons on this case are pretty good, but you know my favorite already. Nevertheless, they're definitely effective. The top is super plain but clean. On the back of the case, many of us really like the carbon fiber and the sandstone look. They go well together. Along the bottom, you've got that Spigen branding. So before you go, take a closer look to see how close this protector comes to the top. Just like with the tough armor, like I said, I'm going to need a little bit more time to test out this combo, and I'll let you know. But if you want it now, the link's down below, so go and check it out. Overall, Spigen in my opinion has always made some great cases. They're one of the most popular brands out there, and I'm sure you'll find something that you'd be happy with, so I say definitely check them out. The quality is always there, they're protective, stylish, and built to last. If you've enjoyed this video, do leave me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe before you go. I've got more to come for the Galaxy Note 8, so continue to leave your questions, comments, and feedback down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one.